1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Testing. Is this thing on? What? We're rolling. Crap. Oh, okay. Hi there, Survivor. This is Jake Stafford, filling in for the Crickets because none of them wanted the job. Bloody actors. Anyway, I was told to make this podcast to welcome you to Brookfield and give you a rundown of what's in store. Here at Brookfield, we know that the war has been rough on everybody. And first off, we want to say how proud of you we are for getting here. Seriously, that's pretty badass. But rest assured, the hardship is over, and from now on in, we're gonna take care of you. Of course, the best news you're gonna hear is that we have plumbing, hot, clean water, and electricity, all of which are maintained by me and my fellow bugs. Which, more on that soon. And to top that all off, we have several farms surrounding the city, so you're not going to go hungry either. Here's a top tip: try the Turner Farm potatoes. They make beautiful chips. We're located very near the beach. There's a theatre, a park, library that's twice now almost been destroyed, partly. And plenty of friendly people, so you're not going to be bored either. Unless you hate reading, swimming, socialising and running around, in which case we can't help you at this point. And a quick mention is that we are a democracy. Currently, we are being led by the level-headed Leo Ayers, a man who's doing everything he can to make things better. And he's a pretty good chap at that. At some point, ages away, there's going to be an election. You can apply for the position if you want, but you'll definitely be able to vote for who you think is win. Good luck, blah, blah, blah. I hate politics. Moving on. Now, when you arrive, we're going to find you a home, and you don't have to pay for that, nor are we going to start taxing you for, the water or anything else. But, sitting in your new home with your new stuff, you're going to find yourself with the question everyone asks themselves at some point in their lives. Now what? And don't you worry, it's a lot less scary than it sounds, because we've got the tribes. Yes, sir, or madam, the tribes. At time of writing, we have a whopping 13 tribes for you to choose from. There's no pressure, no wrong answer, just whatever you feel you're best suited for or we'll make you the happiest. Please note that the nomads are just as valid choice as any other, and if anyone tells you otherwise, I'm pretty sure you're allowed to hit them. Maybe. Don't blame me if it gets you arrested. So, without further ado, let's introduce the tribes. First off, we've got the Boers, led by the beautiful but tough Miss Aisling Myth. They're the police force of the city. They're all good people and here to protect you. If you're interested, you'll find yourself patrolling the city, helping those in need, and generally playing sheriff. Does that make the Hellhounds Indians? I kind of feel like that's a bit racist. Yeah. Tribe number 2 is the most awesome tribe at all. The Bugs, led by... with a leadership position wide open, and many intelligent members, including yours truly. We're the guys and girls that keep the city going. We fix everything we can, and patch up everything else as best we can do. If you got a problem, we'll solve it. Give out to call and let the Buggies resolve it. Our third tribe is once again looking for a strong leader, and they are the Owls. They're one of the 2 tribes I have an endless respect for, and that's because they're the ones looking after the city's orphans. They're troopers, the lot of them. Good luck, guys. And speaking of troopers, we've got the Wolves. The Wolves are basically our military/defense force. We haven't actually had a true need for that yet, and thank God for it, but they're in case. Because your safety is our top priority, or something. Oh yeah, and they're a boys-only club. Sorry, ladies. If you don't like it, you should go find them and complain loudly. Really, there's nothing more the Wolves like than people yelling at them to let girls in. I promise. And yeah, the Wolves are a bit misogynistic, but the girls strike back with the honeybees. It's a ladies-only tribe led by the elegant Miss Grace Goodson. They're the ones who organise things like the parades and the public holidays. And that sounds like a pretty good, fun job to me, so maybe you should give them a try. Mr. London Phelan and his tribe of hawks are the ones keeping the education system alive, giving teaching and lessons to every child in Brookfield. So, if you've always wanted that kind of job, then head on down to the schoolhouse and pitch in with a good old textbook. Or a bad new textbook. We're really not picky at this point. And if you cast your mind all the way back to when I was talking about the owls, about 30 seconds ago, you'll remember that I said there are two tribes worth giving all the respect to. And the second one's the Falcons. Not only because they're currently led by the prettiest girl in the world, Miss Pamela Frenzy. Well, that helps. Believe it or not, there is better things than a cute redhead in a doctor uniform. And that is a tribe of doctors, nurses, and every other kind of healer available. They did amazing work saving lives during the outbreak of DISD, and have never stopped looking after everyone they can. So I don't mean to be rude, but if you do have some kind of knowledge that would help these guys, it's more or less your duty to do so. Because they rock. And are kind of overworked as it is. Naturally, seeing as how much we rely on them, the farmers count as their own tribe. And for some strange reason, they don't get an animal name. Possibly because all farm animals are kind of an insult? Well, the boars proved that with their old name, the piglets, but that doesn't stop my guys being called bugs, does it? I hate bugs. They're creepy and crawly and I'm off topic. Where was I? Farmers, yes, okay, farmers. The farmers are always looking for more hands, so if you like the good outdoors, animals, and honest old work, this may be the tribe for you. And I've been handed a note saying someone called Reese Turner is their leader. Never bloody heard of him. Now if you like writing, acting, or art of any kind, you'll be pleased to hear about the Crickets. They're our creative lot, and a bunch of fun. Bryna Rafferty and her crew put on terrific shows, so even if you don't want to join them, I recommend heading out to at least one of their plays for a good evening of entertainment. Okay, and now I have to admit it, the bugs aren't the only ones fixing and making stuff, because there's the beavers, who are our builders, our carpenters, and the ones who make all the solid, non-moving or powered stuff. And that's cool, I guess. But we have electricity. Ha! And it's run by everyone's favourite grumpy adult, Richard, who's in charge of the merry little band of woodchippers. So you should go find his bunker and talk to him if you want a place. How come he gets a bunker? Oh, you sod. Kitsy Sorrel and her lions are one of the two newest tribes, and so at the moment it's also one of the smaller ones. That kind of thing appeals to people, I think. Anyway, they're the investigators, working closely with the boars. These guys look into potential problems and try and solve them well before they start. Well, isn't that nice of them? And last but certainly, definitely not least, we have the new tribe that was founded and is led by Brandon Young. Brandon? Someone get back to me on that. Anyway, Mr. Young leads the salamanders. These guys are our fire service and rescue team. Wait. The last tribe we realised we needed was the firefighters? Are you serious? We are not good at this, are we? Bloody hell, how is this city not a crater? And, yeah. If none of those sound like your thing, you can just go nomad it up. And make your own way in the city. And that's cool too. Who knows? Maybe if you have a good enough idea on how to spend your time, you'll end up starting an entire new tribe. So with all these fantastic choices, you can see why you're going to have no trouble building a new life here. Without further ado, we welcome you to Brookfield, the happiest place on Earth now that Disneyland got nuked. Wait, maybe Euro Disney's still standing. We might only be the second happiest place on Earth. Everything's relative, I guess. And just before I go, I have been handed a new note from our leader, Leo himself. It says I'm never allowed to record anything ever again. Well, that's gratitude for you, isn't it? Thanks for listening, gang. I'll see you around the city. This is Jake Stafford, signing out.